What is up, Canaway Nation? Billy Funk is jumping back in. How you doing, Ray?
I'm great, Christopher. Thanks for having me tonight. I appreciate it.
Hey, brother. It's Friday night. It's not like we have anything better to do, right?
Not right now, I don't. This
I
is
mean,
about where I want to be, so good.
you don't have a family. I don't have a family. You know, right?
That's it. You got to stay with the focus, so that's it, man.
Hi, everybody. I know that you didn't get an email or a Facebook reminder about tonight's hangout, and I actually did that on purpose. Some of you are going, Christopher forgot to send us a reminder. No, sometimes when you're on a mission, right? Sometimes when you're on a mission, I had to actually go to the other page and turn it off. Sometimes when you're on a mission, you want to kind of figure out who's actually on the train for real, right? And so everybody that shows up tonight, like those are the committed ones. It's Friday night, right? It's Friday night. There was no, prefacing, hey, we're going to do a special thing, no topic, the whole thing. But you guys that came on tonight, that shows absolute commitment. You know that it's at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock. You know we're going to be here. You know we're going to be leading the charge. So I commend you already. If you're on here, I'm commending you already. What do you think about that, Ray?
No, that's the absolute truth. I mean, the ones who show up do well in any opportunity, and people who are taking time on their Friday nights, just like we are. I mean, like we were just saying, we have families, we have other places we could be, but we're here leading the charge, and people who are showing up without being asked to is who we want to work with.
That's it.
My family's can't.
Your family's what?
Right now, my family's Canaway. I mean, that's why I'm here. I'm all in.
That's it. That's it. Somebody said turn up the volume, so I turned it. Well, we got 140 people. Got 140 people. I mean, those are decent numbers. 143. Thank you, three, for walking in the room. Billy, how you doing?
I'm doing absolutely awesome, Christopher. If I was doing any better, I'd be at least twins, if not triplets.
I'm going to leave that one alone.
Right on.
Not going there. So 3 guys hanging out on a hangout talking about Canaway on a Friday night. You'd think we'd have dates. I might want to hang with my wife, Billy with Logan, but no, we're here. I brought some goodies. I'm not going to show you the front of the goodies, but we're going to talk about some goodies tonight. All right, so let's get some comments on the Facebook stream. How did you guys like the little present that I dropped at like 6 a.m. for all you early birds on the West Coast? How'd you like the Canaway member card? Everybody gets their own member card. What do you think about that, Ray?
I love it. I love working in mobile and SMS, and to be able to connect with people where they live on their cell phones and have that mobile capability. It's huge to me, and for you to drop that out so quickly, I love it.
What do you think, Billy?
Oh, it's hot. It's sleek. It's I'm not going to use another S word, but it's very professional. And if people aren't going mobile, if we're not utilizing the mobile world and mobile applications, I think we're not staying ahead of the trends, because what's better than mobile? You can get somebody anywhere, anytime, any place. It's where they are the most. And so to have our own unique mobile business cards, I think we're staying ahead of the game. We're cutting edge. We are a company that's going to incorporate the best of every world. We're not going to just put ourselves in a box and say this is it. This is all we are. No, we're going to be everything you've ever wanted and more.
Oh my goodness, Billy Funk, hello. A lot of people don't actually realize, guys, we're talking about, if you're just joining us, 180 people now, we're talking about Canaway. Canaway is a brand new, I think is it 10 or 11 days now?
I lost track of time a long time ago.
I actually really did have an argument with someone today that it was Thursday. And they said, no, it's Friday. And no, I said, no, no, don't mess with me. It's Thursday. That's how focused I've been this week. Like days have just bled together, and I really honestly did think it was Thursday. So, guys, we're talking about Canaway. Canaway is a brand new company. We are a relationship marketing company with a brand new approach to market. We have revolutionary products, and I can say that because other people are saying that about an ingredient called cannabidiol, CBD, in our products. Go look it up. I can't tell you about it because there's just so much to say. Just Google it and then come back and get in on the thing because it's a great movement. Tonight, three guys, Billy, Ray, myself, we're just going to hang out on Friday and maybe answer some questions. Got a couple goodies for you that we're going to talk about. Why don't you guys talk to them while I find out some comments here?
Well, I just wanted to add to that sentence that you had started. You said, we have a great movement. And, of course, you kind of coined Canaway's one of Canaway's many tag phrases. We're not a business, an opportunity, or really a company. We are a movement with a pay plan. And so if you think in that term, in that reality, you're gonna kind of paint the picture of the culture that we're creating. Because anybody can join Canaway. Mr. Ray Dietrich, the force of the industry right now in traffic and systems, I'm sure you're as excited as I am about what's coming and what Mr. Hussey has been putting together for us online marketers, as well as the stuff that we're kind of hearing whispers about for offline marketing.
No, absolutely. Every day, a little more, a little extra piece comes out to help us out, and a little more content or a little extra piece of a system, or like this morning with the member cards. Every day it's something. It's a new announcement, and and we can go out and create the buzz. He's got it right there in the screen. We can, as an online marketer, it's easy to go out and create buzz and create huge interest.
I like that
in what we're doing because we have something new to talk about every day. We have people to invite to these hangouts every single day. Like corporate's doing a great job of giving us conversation, which is huge. Like, you don't want something stale. It's not going anywhere. It's new every day, new things to talk about, new announcements. Maybe we can get Christopher to drop something tonight. I'm not sure, but
I'm pretty sure he will. So a lot of people keep saying, where's all the content? Where's all the resources? Where's the pay plan? Where's all the documents? If you act in that mindset, what you're seeing is that we're a company that's been established for what 10 years or year. Guys, we're in pre-launch. Like Christopher said, we're 11 days old. Everything that you want is coming. All the offline resources, as you can see, the pieces to the puzzle for the online resources are coming together already. Everything that you can think of is going to be inside of Canaway. It's strategic rollouts. We don't want to dilute the market. We don't want to dilute the IBOs, the distributors, the customer base. We don't want you guys to have too much information to learn at any one time. And so what Christopher is doing, he's strategically rolling out piece by piece by piece. And everything that this company, that this movement with the pay plan has said that they were going to do, guess what they've done? It's a company about under-promising and over-delivering. Payments, processing, shipping-wise, we were scheduled to start shipping on March 10th. Well, guess what? We once again came in before that. Because when did we start shipping? That killer video that you created, what was it, yesterday? Because it feels like today, of course, I just remember that it's not Thursday anymore.
It's not Thursday. Wait, is today the 7th? Did I miss a day? Okay, today's the 7th, so we were scheduled to ship on the 10th. But we strategically planned, and we worked with FedEx, and we worked with our back-end fulfillment system, and we know that people wanted the products. We had over 500 people actually in the room, right, to pick up products on March 1st, and we had other people who really wanted to get their hands on the products, and so we did everything we could. We focused on it, and we got the product shipping on the 6th. And we shipped, like somebody's on the Hangout here. He said, Doug Moore, how you doing, Doug? He said, have you shipped any products today? And yes, we did. Yes, we did. We're shipping products every day. We'll be shipping products tomorrow, getting products ready to ship on Sunday for Monday. We're shipping every day, guys. We're in full stream, and we're just committed to bringing it home.
You just said something I wanted to bring up, Christopher. You mentioned that the 500 people who were at the event got to get their hands on the product immediately and walk away. And the big point there is that they were at the event, right?
Oh yeah, you're gonna go there, huh, Ray?
That's right. I'm gonna go there early and often. We're gonna start talking about this. So I'm gonna get this out right now. If you show up to events, guys, there's something magical that happens, right? You get access to special things like products. You get to meet everybody. You get to see it happen in front of you, and you get an understanding that you would never get by a webcast or following on a page. So just remember, that's coming up quick. It's the 19th, April 19th. So
Ray, let me talk about this for a second, because I think a lot of people out there are kind of like me. And if I'm being honest, if I'm being brutally honest, I hated going to events. Honestly, it was a point of pride for me when I got into the internet marketing industry that I could actually make money and I could build my team, and I never had to get on a plane and go and get in the room. I hated it. I used to actually teach and method against going to events. Now, I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. If you know me, right, if you've followed my career online, you will know that from about 2011, 2012, just into 2013, I had success, but there was never really just really high-level success. I was the same guy. I was reading books, right, but it just wasn't what I wanted. And a very astute, very rich mentor said to me, the problem with your business is you're not going to events. And so I went to a little tiny regional event, and that led me to go to another event, and that led me to go to another event. And I'm telling you, as honestly as I could tell anyone anything, my career, and these guys know me, they know me personally, my career has quadrupled in the last 18 months, and it is 100% a direct correlation to the hands I shook and the hugs I gave in rooms surrounded by other people who were committed to building whatever they were building at the time. I am telling you with all faith, with 100% honesty, getting your body physically in the room with people like Ray Dietrich, with people like Billy, with people like Troy Neihart, with people like our founder, with people like Rodney, with people like George, with people like Randy, with people like Monty, getting your body physically in the room with those people makes your career explode. It just does.
Christopher, that's why I'm here, Christopher. 2 months ago I got a phone call, the foot of snow outside in Chicago, and then I was asked if I wanted to come into San Diego to take a look at something. My two qualifications were I had nothing going on that weekend, and B, was there going to be other leaders there that I have yet connected with? And the answer to both questions were yes. And of course, the answer to the third question, is the weather better than Chicago at that given time? It was January.
No, the weather sucks in San Diego. It's horrible.
72 degrees versus sometimes negative 30. That's a 100-degree difference. But that's why I'm here right now, because I say yes to events. I love going and building connections with people at events. I've never left a single event without a brand new connection with a powerful person that I can combine my resources with, and we can be more impactful together. So I said yes because, you know what, I was skeptical. I heard it was about hemp, and in my mind I was like, how is that going to work? So I came with an open mind. At the same time, I was a little bit skeptical, and I was hoping to actually just create some more connections at this event. And when I saw what Canaway was putting together and had already, man, testimonial-wise, research-wise, funding, infrastructure, mission, a vision, the leadership, the comp plan, you name it, I was absolutely blown away at that point in time. The connections that I had thought that I was going to leave with, it actually didn't even matter because I found a home. I found a place that I could build, a place that I could impact people and help people out, and I fell in love with this Canaway Nation.
You know what the cool thing is, and guys, we're gonna get off the event. We're not gonna harp on the event. People are gonna go to Denver, guys. So let me talk to you. Let me talk to you for a second. Let me talk to you. April 19th. Yes, I understand that Easter is on April 20th. I get it. I'm taking my family with me to Denver so I can spend my Easter with my family. Okay, so my son and my wife coming to Denver with me. April 19th is the Canaway event. April 20th is the High Times event. Some of you are going, oh my God, it's a marijuana thing. The High Times event for Canaway is our opportunity to take our CBD. I'm going to be talking about some of this tonight, so you can't see the front. So to take our CBD and get into a contest and once again prove, as we have proven over and over and over by winning these contests, and to prove that our stuff is the best you can get. And so you have a choice, right? You have a choice. The first choice is go or not go. Do I want to watch from a distance or do I want to participate in my own success? There's the first choice. The second choice is, do I want to go for the 19th and then go home on Sunday? Or do I want to go for the 19th and spend Easter in Denver? Maybe you've never been there, right? And it's a new place for you. Or do you want to go on the 19th to the Canaway event, which will be all the way, I know, guys, I've gotten a couple of messages. It says 7 o'clock. I just put a time on there so we can get that page up. On Tuesday, we will have our schedule, a tentative outline for you so we can understand what the 3 sessions, morning, afternoon, evening, are going to look like, what we're going to talk about during the sessions. That all comes out on Tuesday. And you have a choice. Do I want to go to that one? And do I want to go over and watch us win the High Times Cup again? Or spend the day in Denver? So there's lots of choices here. $99 for the event, which is going to blow your mind. You're going to get to meet people in person. You're going to get a lot of education. We're going to I have it on good authority. I have it on very good Troy Neihart authority that we're going to actually release a prior to that moment not mentioned in public product at that event. I have it on very good authority. So it'll be a cool place to be. Absolutely. Ray, what are you thinking?
Wow, another product so soon? Are you serious?
Well, we did say there were 70 products in the timeline, didn't we?
Yes, and to do one, we're looking at 6 weeks into it to launch a third product. That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, I want to turn the conversation tonight. I want to turn the conversation a little bit. So we are all, the 3 of us, we're really good at hype. Be honest. Be honest. Everybody out there's going, okay, we got him. We got him.
Go on, Christopher.
We're really good at taking something that we're passionate about and making other people feel that passion with our words and our actions. Some people would call that hype, right? They would, and I'm okay with them calling it hype. I want to bring it down a notch. Okay, I know I didn't prep you guys for this, right? I want to bring it down a notch because we have some pretty significant friends who are very significant in the marketplace, who are very passionate about what they know we're doing. But not everyone in the online space, 300 people watching right now on a Friday night without notice. Love you guys.
What's up, Canaway Nation? You guys are awesome.
Not everyone gets to sit in the room with the president. Not everyone gets to sit in the room and feel the passion and see the stories. Not everyone gets to touch the product and know and feel, right? Not everyone has had that experience. Not everyone has been, with Chris Boucher when his hair's down and he's relaxed and he's not working, and he gets to talk about, revitalizing the farmers in America through hemp. And what I want to do for just one little session tonight is I want you, Billy, no hype, cross it off the list. I want you to talk about the heart involved in Canaway without the money. No green. The only green is the hemp in this conversation. I want you to talk about your real. We did not prep this. I called Billy. I'm like, I'm doing the Hangout tonight. Grab Ray. Let's be three guys just chatting on the Hangout. We did not prep this, so these guys had no idea I'm going to ask this. I want you to talk about how you really honestly feel if we could actually get 1 million people really understanding what CBD does, really understanding what revitalizing hemp in America would do, really understanding and turning their attention and being very passionate about this movement. It's easy to say we're not a business, we're a movement with a pay plan. It's easy to roll those words off. But what does that really mean, Ray?
And if you would ask me that 2 months ago, I would have had zero idea. I had no idea that what CBD was. I thought I knew something about hemp. I knew nothing about it. I thought, hemp equals marijuana and means getting high. I had no idea there was even a movement or anything like that. And the first event where I was educated and I found out about CBD, and obviously go check it out for yourself and find out what we know about it. But when you really do find out what we're talking about here and how important hemp was to the world for thousands of years, and we've just been basically deprived of it for the last 50 or 60 years, and what it could do for America as a country, and all the different resources and uses and everything else in this whole green movement, with the green without the cash, right? And how passionate people like Chris Boucher are about it, and listening to him tell his stories about it. And it made my eyes go wide open, and it basically blew me away. I didn't know any of this existed. And fast forwarding now in the last 2 months of being immersed in this, I could really say that we're part of a real movement. And I think personally, using this model of relationship marketing to spread the information of what we're doing and what we're really all about is the best way to do it. You couldn't take this in a commercial outside sales, outside of relationship marketing. I just don't think it would have the impact of people talking to people about this, because they're not going to see that passion. They're going to see an ad or listen to an ad on the radio or whatever it is. And I'm just excited that Canaway was created to spread the word of what's really going on with hemp and what it's really about, and actually educating people like myself who had no idea, and using word of mouth marketing or online marketing, which is the same thing, just in a different format, to do that. It's exciting. I mean, it's more and more. I'll tell you, when you release that video at the event, and that 2-minute video that it's in our systems now, that thing gave me the chills. And I think anyone who hasn't seen that video, I'm sure 90% of the people who are on this Hangout has probably seen it, but just show people that video. I mean, it just will open their eyes just a little bit to what's really going on, and to something that most people, I would imagine, like myself, had no idea about. So,
I actually looked up the word movement, and one of the definitions of it is a movement is a group of people working together to advance their shared political, social, or artistic ideas. So I think that represents a whole lot about Canaway. If you look at the past, history repeats itself. There's been so many movements in the past. There's been a hemp movement. I mean, go look up, our forefathers. Go look up quotes from Thomas Jefferson and George Washington. Thomas Jefferson said that hemp is a first necessity to the wealth and protection of the country. It's a first necessity to wealth and protection of the country. Uh, there's been a movement inside of hemp in the West for the protection and the wealth of the environment. Now, what are we talking about right here? Well, let's go back a little bit more. Let's go back into the history. You got the Industrial Revolution. You've got, the gold rush back in the 1800s. That was a movement, I truly believe. There's been women's rights movements. There's been civil rights movements. There's been movements across the decades and across the millennia, and it's time that this fantastic plant that can produce over 25,000 products, that is not evil at all. It's not wacky tobacco. It's hemp, H-E-M-P, which I believe stands for hope, heart, health, and a whole lot of Canaway Nation people that are going to advance this idea that, you know what, CBD, rich hemp oil, is not a bad thing for people whatsoever. It doesn't get you high whatsoever. It doesn't, cause you to have this psychoactive, properties. Go look it up. Go look up what, CBD is all about. Cannabidiol, which is a natural constituent of hemp. Go look up all the resources, all the products. Go look up everything that hemp can do for this environment, and you're going to find, I think, yourself engulfed in what you will probably want to advance as well, a movement of hemp, health, hope, and heart.
I want to bring out just, my
No
goal.
hype, Christopher, no hype.
No hype. I'm bringing it down. It's hard for me. You guys have heard me speak before. I'm a pretty passionate guy. I grew up. A lot of people don't know this. I grew up on a farm, and I used to make when I was in elementary school and middle school, the money that I would make in the summertime, I would pick watermelons and peanuts, right? And so that was just what they did in my part of Florida. And I was in the Marine Corps, right? I am American, red-blooded all the way through. And when you think about farmers today, right? When you think about agriculture in general in America, I want to give you one little tiny simple. I'm getting messages all over here. You guys are excited. I want to give you one little thought. Okay? Sugar says I need to turn myself up a little bit. I want to give one little tiny thought. Billy, I know you know the number here, so you help me out with the number. If I cut down an acre of trees and I use that wood pulp to create paper, how long does it take to replenish that acre of trees? Billy? You're on mute. Sorry, Billy. There you go.
Yeah, so, an acre of hemp.
No, that's it. Just the trees. Just the trees. Okay. Stay with the trees. You guys, I want you to imagine that. Just the trees. Imagine how long, those of you that are watching, I cut down an acre of trees. Imagine how long it would take to replace that acre of trees. Now let's draw an economical, and let's talk about economics. So because it takes so long to recover that acre of trees, the wood has a higher street price. So the person controlling that acre of land, therefore, has a higher value in the marketplace. They can charge more money for that depletable resource. Okay? So stay with me. Therefore, that depletable resource keeps the price of the goods made from the resource higher, keeping people in commerce making more money. Okay? So what if there were farmers who could plant a relatively low-cost product called hemp, and that product had 4 cultivation cycles per year, and it grew to 14 or 15 feet high, and it could be made into 25,000 different products. Maybe one of them was paper. And when they sold it, they could sell it less expensively. It would replenish the earth, and the paper would be stronger. And so the products made from the paper would be more durable and have better quality, but they would actually cost less. How would that affect the United States economy? I want you to think about that. I want you to think about what you individually have the ability to do to the place that your feet walk on a daily basis. That's what I'm talking about. Let's set aside the medicinal benefits. Let's set aside all the things that science says it may or may not do. No medical claims, right? What would a hemp revitalization do to the American economy? And what if you could participate not only from an evangelistic perspective in that hemp revitalization, but you could also get directly compensated your rent, your mortgage, your car bottom line based upon your personal evangelism, based upon your personal sharing of your belief in what hemp and what related products, CBD, hemp, all the products that could be created from hemp could do in the American marketplace. I mean, think about it. What are you thinking, Ray?
No, it's massive, and I've been quickly educated in hemp in the last 2 months, and just some of the products that can be made or help to be made with hemp. I mean, you're talking concrete and car parts, and there's buildings completely made of hemp. It's incredible that all these things have been cut out. And the one that struck me the most was, I think it's that I want to say it's that World War II video, the pro hemp, go grow hemp to win the war video, and they're talking about all the things that when the government wanted everyone to go grow hemp because they want to win World War II, for the canvas and for they're talking about sails have been made and ropes have been made, and it just goes through, and this is from the 40s, and they're just going through all these different things that hemp has been involved in and been created with. Just those couple little things will open up your mind quite a bit.
Yeah.
And again, these are things we haven't been taught or heard, or you don't read about at all until you come across somebody who's passionate about it and in this movement, and meeting people who through building Canaway that are very passionate and very educated in the hemp movement. You can just tell by talking to them. You sit there and speak with them for a few moments, and you know that they know, and they start talking, and they're just so committed and passionate about the subject. A lot of things can change if we really push this out and get that awareness level. And I think we're talking about jobs, a better economy, and just a different financial being for the country in whole, because we used to have that, and a lot of that had to do with hemp, and bringing it back would be massive.
The thing, Ray, that I've had a lot of conversations this week. I've had some really, really high level, passionate conversations, and I've had some really, I've had some really tough heart-to-heart conversations, and I think we lost Billy. He just sent me a message. He said he's not being allowed to jump back on. I hate that. I think it's me and you, Ray.
All right, let's do it.
We have a buzz in the marketplace, and so some of you out there that are watching, you might be thinking, okay, these guys are doing the same old thing. They're getting the buzz out there. They're just getting people to buy stuff. They're doing their thing. Get in here. There's right there. They're just doing their thing, and Canaway is going to be like everything else. Well, I hope that we've impressed upon you by delivering early, by delivering greatly, by going above and beyond, that we're not the same old thing. But I want to take that a different direction for you guys. I want to take it a little bit of a different direction. People come into belief at different stages. And sometimes people are in such non-belief that they need an outside factor, right? Maybe it's the desire to earn money. Maybe it's hype. Maybe it's wanting to fit in. Whatever it is, they need an outside factor that pulls them to a realization in their life so that they can become passionate and that they can find what they were really going to drive in their lifetime. And I understand that personally. Our leadership understands that. And so while you may call it hype, some of you, there's value to hype when the ulterior motive is positive. When the ulterior motive to the hype is legitimate. When the ulterior motive to the push and the buzz has extreme value. And if you want to use that term of ulterior motive, well, damn right, we have an ulterior motive. And our ulterior motive is to change the foundation of the way people in America view hemp. Like me, I thought hemp was marijuana. I thought that hemp was bad. And it's so far from the truth. So I got to where you are right now through the necessity to feed my family. I came to this company selling my services. I was invited to sell them because my services have a lot of value, but I came to get a paycheck, and I'm here leading a movement, and yes, I'm feeding my family, but the movement has more value. And so, you know, if we need a little rah-rah to get somebody to pay attention to getting on board for the million-man march of hemp, well, we're going to rah-rah until we get 1 million men. I mean, it is what it is.
And women.
And women. I'm being non-genderous. So the buzz is on purpose. The buzz is not about money. The buzz is about whatever it takes to interest you in buying into the dream, buying into we can do this, but we have to do it together. And there's a lot of value in that, guys. That's what I'm talking about.
Can I get a look? Can I get an ear?
Oh my goodness, I got to share.
I don't know about you, Ray Dietrich, but I'm ready to sign up again. Send me the link.
All right, quit the hype. Stop it.
No, because here, what you didn't give, what you said wasn't hypey. Okay, maybe it depends on how you define that word hype. You know, if are we hyped up? Yeah, we're hyped up. We're jacked up because it's about passion, and we're pushing our passion with purpose. So, like Christopher said, the ulterior motive, when it's positive, when it's a good thing, when it's got value, then push that passion with purpose. And if it comes out hypey, so what? So be it. But we are not about hype. You know, that's not what we intend. It's like we keep saying. It's about hope, help, hemp, and heart. Boom.
You know, as a marketer, I've been waiting for something like this, and not just, you know, because it's a new company or anything like that, but I've been waiting for something that has something I can get passionate about. That's a real movement. I know we keep saying that, but it is. It's so much bigger than I thought this was going to be when I came out to San Diego the first time to look at this. It's taken me to a different place in my business. I've dropped everything to just focus on this and to spread the word of Canaway, you know, as fast and as big as possible, because I do believe in the passion of the leadership and the movement behind it and everything that's going on. It's like a marketer's dream if you really take the time to find out what it is. If you're you know a marketer or you want to go that route with this, it's
an
can't be in a better position. Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's the foundation of this country. You know, hemp is part of that foundation, part of the foundation of entrepreneurship. Didn't mean to cut you off, Ray, but
no, it's just, I mean, it's in the news, it's everywhere. Once you open your eyes to it, you can't avoid it anymore. It's everywhere you look. It's very topical. People are super passionate about it, and only a few people know what it is. So when you have all those things added up, and you can go out and share it real easily, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
Now, that's my non-hype version.
I know.
To tone it down quite a bit.
I'm with you. All right. So let's switch gears again, guys. Let's switch gears.
Yeah, don't you have something that you were gonna share?
I know you came in here just because you wanted to see that.
Look at the paper, Billy. Look at the paper.
It's right there. He can see it. All right, guys. I want to explain to you guys that are watching something that I had to learn, okay? And when you're in it, you don't really see it. It's kind of like you can't see the forest for the trees, right? You can't see how big the forest is because you're looking at
We got our blinders on. We're
Yeah.
in a tunnel, and we're driving straight through until we reach our goal. I'm not going to stop, are you?
Okay. Guys, people are passionate about cannabis. They're very passionate about it. It is a very polarizing subject. We have the medicinal side. We have the I like to get high side. We have the it's of the earth side. And, fortunately or unfortunately, we have the I can make a lot of money with cannabis side, right? And let's talk about the I can make a lot of money with cannabis side for a second. Anytime you see a track to a lot of money, and anytime that track begins to get roadblocks or annoyances, you tend to start bashing those roadblocks or bashing those annoyances. Some people do it out of fear. They don't know any better. They actually think the thing is going to damage. Some people straight up lie. Let's just say it like it is. Some people just make stuff up, right? And that doesn't actually have anything to do with reality. And unfortunately, a lot of people take the volume of what is said and they take volume to be truth. Let me give you an example. The world has always been round, but the volume of people said it was flat, and they killed people who said it was round.
Crazy, but true.
So volume has nothing to do with reality. I mean, it is what it is. Okay? So I know that the word CBD and that the word Canaway, I'll give you the case. There's actually a ripoff report. If you go to ripoffreport.com, there's now I'm famous. There's now a ripoff report with my name on it, and the guy uses copy from some butthead who is in Canaway who posted crap on a Craigslist page, and he took the dude at Ripoff Report took the Craigslist page and he put the stuff saying that I said it and that's what I was saying. When it's the furthest from the truth, but there it is, and people see it and they're like, "Oh, Christopher's involved with a ripoff now," right? There's not a single thing on the damn There's not a single thing on the page that's true.
Not one ounce.
Not a single word that's true on the page.
There are people that read that because it's on the internet, think that you know what? It's gospel. It's the truth. And I'll tell you what, it's the farthest thing from self-evident.
Yeah. There's nothing factual about it, but people get to see it and they dissuade things. So I want to try a very specific point. There's some stuff on the internet about our CBD. And it says some specific things. I'm not going to read it, but it says some pretty specific things. Sugar's got a message for me. Okay, all right. She says we're doing good. There's some pretty specific things. It says our CBD is from hemp paste that has dead microorganisms in it, and it's molded, and it basically says that this person who wrote it has direct first-hand knowledge that what we create is complete crap and that we sell snake oil to the industry and we're selling bull. That's basically what it says.
Snake oil. That article is... Okay, go on.
Well, we don't even have to say that.
Yeah, well, I mean...
We don't have to say that. Because we are going to aspire higher.
That's right.
Billy Funk.
That's right.
We're going to aspire higher. You can live above. But what we are going to do is we're going to rebut bull crap with facts. Absolute, unequivocal, non-challengeable facts.
I like the sound of that.
Facts. In my hand, I am holding a stack of paper. I just acquired the stack of paper today. I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to pick up the very first one. And I'm just going to wave it across like this, but then I'm going to read it to you. One of the products that HempMeds PX, the company that supplies products to Canaway, one of the products that they sell is real scientific hemp oil, the oil that article specifically addresses. Okay? And on this paper, it says, this was the second half of one. Let me get the actual paper. That doesn't actually have anything on it. Let me get the actual paper. Okay? Oh, there we go. There we go. On this paper, I'm going to let you guys see this. I want you guys to look this up. Steep Hill, S-T-E-E-P Hill, Steep Hill Cannabis Analysis Laboratory. Okay, now in that article specifically it says mold and yeast, dead microorganisms, mold, yeast, bad for you, parasitic, blah, 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 crap, right? Well, you'll notice on this page right here, right, I'm going to read to you, Billy Funk, you can see this. What does it say, Billy Funk, when it says under mold right here with that big long line, what does that correlate to?
4 stars.
And what does 4 stars mean?
0.000 to infinity%.
Not exactly to infinity, but it says 0%. So we took our oil to a lab that does this and says, would you tell us how much mold and how much yeast are in our oil? And it says 4 stars. 4 stars. I'm going to read. It says star ratings are based on United States Pharmacopoeia, comma, National Science Foundation, comma, World Health Organization, and European Pharmacopoeia microbial limits for non-sterile products, blah, 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 blah. So it's based on really good stuff. And mold, 4 stars, 0%. Yeast, 4 stars, 0%. 0%. That's one report. I got a bunch of them here. Let's go with a different one. This is a different sample. They have sample numbers on. Here's a different sample. So another batch, a different sample, sample rating, mold, what does that say?
0.
0%. Yeast, what does that say?
0.
0%. So same thing, same organization. Right there. Here's a different batch. Here's a different one. What does that say? Mold, 4 stars.
0, another donut hole.
0%. What does this one say for yeast?
0, another goose egg.
Absolute facts, third party, not us, not included in any company that we're associated with, not us, third party factual. Okay, let's go to a different one. What does that one say right there? A different batch, right there. We gotten some feedback over there, Ray. Different batch.
What do you know? Once again, the test results prove that there is 0% mold.
0 mold.
And let me check yeast. Oh, wait.
0. 0. Okay. So here's the creme de la creme. Here's the creme de la creme right here. I want you guys to write this down.
I hear creme de la creme is pretty good.
Creme de la creme. That's good stuff. You guys write this down. Right on the thing. Write this down. CHEMIR. CHEMIR. Chemer Evans Analytical Group. Chemer Evans Analytical Group. I'm going to tell you about this that I'm holding in my hand. I've actually talked with the powers that be, right? I'm not the only one to make decisions around here. And we're going to get a copy of this that we can actually put our hands on, that you can put your hands on. Yes. This report, this piece of paper right here that I'm holding in my hand, hold on. Sugar's yelling at me.
What is she saying?
Health Energy Movement People, hemp. I like it. So what I'm holding in my hand right now costs $3,500. This costs $3,500. And basically what they do, what this independent, non-cannabis, they are not in any way associated with the cannabis world, right? So no crap, no nothing. This independent report with our RSHO, what they do is they break compounds down to the molecular structure, and we have pages and pages of this is how much this is in it, and see this and this and this and this and this, and it tells you the exact percentage of what is in it. You see in this, Billy? It tells you exactly what is in the compound. It is a molecular deconstruction of our oil, right? And they state emphatically that it is 100% pure. What you read on the internet about HempMed's PX oil, Canaway's oil, RSHO, what you are reading about that is absolute crap. Our oil is the best of the best of the best. Third-party proven, 100% legit, good for you, no microbacteria, no plankton, no blah, 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 good for you.
You know, not everybody knows us, Christopher. You know, Ray, Dietrich, Christopher Hussey, Billy Funk. If you know what we're doing right now, though, if you know that we literally had all of our eggs laying out there, and normally guys like us, we redistribute these eggs. You know, we put them in several different baskets because we don't know which one's good and which one's going to pay off and which one's good for other people, and we're kind of guessing. With this here, right here, Canaway, because of what Christopher just showed you, because we've known this for a while, okay, you're seeing guys like us go all in. You're seeing guys like us move all of our eggs into one basket because we know how many people we can help, we know how many plants that can be impacted, meaning the environment, and we know how many stories that are going to come out of this with not just health but wealth. And I've never seen anything more timely, never seen anything that I think is going to be impact more people. To be at the forefront of a movement is pretty cool. A movement with a pay plan is even cooler.
Guys,
but I'm all in. I mean,
are you all in?
I'm all in.
All right, bring the hype down.
This
is no hype Friday.
I'm not.
It's no hype Friday.
I'm not trying to do
hype. No hype Friday.
I'll relax. I relax.
Do we have to do No Hype Friday every week?
We should do No Hype Friday. Friday night should be No Hype Friday. I think it's a new name, No Hype Friday. And what we do on Fridays is we bring out factual material. We release new documents. We talk about, it's not a recruiting night. It's a where we stand in, what's going on.
What if those documents gets you all fired up?
No Hype Friday.
All right.
You can get fired up.
That's hard for Billy. That's hard for Billy, though.
Very hard for Billy. Guys, here's the thing. Okay? I know personally most of the people who are talking trash about Canaway. I physically know them personally. I actually have physically touched these people in my life, right? And there are lots of things I could say about some of these people. We all do things that we later regret. Right? But we at Canaway are going to aspire higher. We do not have to bash other people. We do not have to talk badly about our competitors, people in the same MLM space, people who simply don't get it just yet. Right? They're all going to get it. It's going to take some people longer than others. We don't have to do that. I learned a very good lesson. I've had some amazing friends. I've had some amazing mentors, and living, executing, and doing better than is the greatest revenge. It provides you with a stance of leadership. When someone offends you, aspire higher. When someone makes you mad, aspire higher.
Love this.
When someone is treating you badly,
aspire
higher, because it is your example in the marketplace that will be the catalyst to some person to change their life one day, and you won't even know. You won't even know when someone got mad at you and you controlled yourself and you were on another level. And then 2 years down the road, that stuck with that person, and there was an opportunity for change in their life, and they remembered the moment when you aspired higher, and it causes them to become the person they were always meant to be.
Well said. I like that. just because Canaway is causing a disruption in the industry. Basically, if you look at what disruption really is, it's disturbing people because they feel threatened by success, by something that they don't know of. And if we aspire higher, we won't go down to their level. We won't be brought down. We'll be actually built up. And if we stay united as a front, as a force, as a movement, as a community, as a team, we will go wherever we want to go. Nobody will be left behind, and we'll all be taken to the place that we want to be. I love, love, love Canaway, and I'm going to aspire higher every day.
We had to aspire higher today, didn't we?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Freaking
Yes, we did. We had to aspire higher today, guys. All right, so let's. I'm getting a little emotional.
We haven't heard from Ray in quite a while.
Dude, unmute. Get in here.
Well, I'm aspiring higher over here, just taking it in from you guys. So, I've had to teach myself how to aspire higher because I'm usually that pit bull that's out there, just going right back at them, and I'm really trying to step back and just just let it flow off and just keep doing my thing and just kill them with kindness and show them the results. And I think that's all it's going to take. And people will get it. The education will come. Most of it's fear and lack of education. And taking the aspire higher route, I think that's the absolute best way to deal with it in the marketplace, especially in the MLM space, where people can try to create a little controversy to further themselves sometimes. So I think this is the way to go. And I'm teaching myself this daily and holding myself back and working on this personally. So I just ask that everybody do the same.
I'm right there with you, right?
Amen, brother.
Amen. Guys, one of the reasons why we want you, let's tie a couple of subjects together. One of the reasons why we want you to come to Denver with us, because there's no actual question whether or not we're going to be there.
Come to Denver.
Right? One of the reasons we want you to come to Denver with us is we're going to win another Cannabis Cup. And what would it mean to you? I understand that after that, we're going to put out a press release, and you're going to get to see it, and it's going to be cool. But, I mean, I'll give you an example. We've been working really hard, right?
Just a little bit.
I don't know if you understand what it actually takes to do what we're doing right now, but we've been working really hard.
Eating, sleeping, and breathing Canaway Nation.
And the video that you guys have, the Aspire Higher video, we spent almost $500,000 today to hire a professional broadcast quality video team that work for us now, and they were the team that made that video, and that was their first project for us. That was their test project, right? And
can I tell them what they thought of the project before they put it together? Like, this is a 2-month project that you're giving us 2 days to do.
We gave them 4 days. 4 days. Give them 4 days to produce that video. Now, if you've seen that video and you understand anything about quality of video, you will understand that they didn't sleep for 4 days. And I was sitting in my hotel room ready to go down to the event on March 1st, and I've been working really hard. When you get tired, you get emotional, and that video really was the moment for me when it became real. Like, it was all, I helped write the script for the video. I understood all the elements for the video. I hired the people. I was the person who did the interviews, the whole thing. But when I saw that video become a reality, it was almost as if that was the moment Canaway became a reality for me. I'm just saying, in Denver, and I
had the chills just thinking about watching that movie for the first time.
I'm not harping on you to come to Denver. I understand it's Easter. In Denver, what would it mean to you if you were standing in the crowd?
A mile high.
A mile high. If you were standing in the crowd when they awarded your company, when they awarded us another cannabis cup, what would it happen to your belief level?
For best high CBD on the market. I mean, it's
What would it mean?
4 in a row. It's going to happen again.
It's going to happen again.
How cool would it be to be there, present, in person, be able to witness that live and to say,
no hype Friday.
Okay.
It's those moments. So it's those just like you're talking about. The video, when they played that in the event, I was sitting next to Billy, and I turned to him and I said, "Well, this is." I was like, "Wow, this is it." And that was, we were both just staring at each other. You know, this is it.
This is really happening. This
exactly.
is really happening.
That was our reality moment, and that was because we were there. It'll be the same.
All right, let's talk about a different point.
But here's the thing: the company that we all are a part of is going to win the award again in Denver, 5 consecutive. How do we know this? Well,
we know.
Let's put it this way. Back in the U.S. Cup or the World Cup, we tested at about 97% purity, and the next closest competitor was somewhere around 52 or 54%. There's really no competition like us in our space. We are.
What if they were there to hear that? What if they were there to hear that we were in the high 90s in purity and that second place was in the 50s in purity? What if you were standing there to hear that?
I think that their hope and their belief would go beyond that and into knowingness that they're with the right company.
All right. This is a great segue for what I want to talk about because
I'd like to go beyond hope.
Yeah.
Go beyond belief. Go into the knowingness of exactly what you want and put it ready there in your mind and just move towards it.
All right.
Create a movement and just move towards it.
No hype Fridays.
Is that hype? Is that really hype?
What? All right. So I've heard a lot of feedback, and I understand that Canaway is attracting some people who have not done this type of business before. I get it.
Which is cool.
That's a beautiful thing, because I firmly believe this is the business model of freedom, but that's a different webinar.
I think they've done it before. They just don't realize it yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Referral marketing.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. But anyway, so I understand that a lot of people may be a little lost right now on how to build their business. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to share something that's easy to hear. It's harder to realize until you just know that you know it.
I like that. Know that you know it.
Okay? What was the Titanic? Okay? The movie Titanic. The movie Titanic is a very good example of multi-level marketing. Some of you don't actually know that. It is. It's a very good example. So many people had such an emotional reaction to the movie Titanic.
Imagine if there was a PayPal.
That the moment they left the theater, they got on their phone and they called someone and practically demanded through the transference of passion. That's brand new. That's actually pretty good.
I like that a lot.
Is
this recorded?
Yeah, this is recorded.
Right.
I've never said that before. That was really good. They practically demanded through the transference of passion that the person who had not seen the movie Titanic go see the movie Titanic.
Their excitement, their enthusiasm, and their passion was so contagious that millions and millions of people went to watch it.
Right.
How did it happen? It didn't happen through billboard ads.
So hold on.
Okay,
hold on. Come on. No Hype Fridays. So let me draw conclusions here. Let me draw some connections here. Okay.
Duct tape.
Did they advertise for Titanic? Did they build a buzz around the release of the movie Titanic before anyone else could actually go see it? Yes. Maybe similar to what we're doing now. Then people went to see the movie.
And they fell in love.
For instance, they got their salve in their house this week. For instance, they got their hemp vape. For instance, they only recruited one person, but it was the first time in the history of them being in business that they got paid. You see, there were real things about the Titanic, about Canaway. There were real things that had quality, that had value, that made people passionate. And then it was that passion, they transferred that passion to other people, and it became the highest grossing movie of all time.
Because more people were talking about a movie than any other movie ever.
That is what you have to get.
Except the director didn't give us any referral checks.
He did not give us
there
referral
was no
checks.
pay
No
plan.
hype.
I never got paid. I never got paid. I'm just saying, never got paid.
You see these two? Man.
Go on.
Okay,
You were onto something. You were
so,
moving in the.
It's like the Titanic.
Yeah.
No, so the movie, not the ship.
Right.
Let's get away from that.
We might want to pick another movie next time.
No, it's a good movie. The whole Leonardo DiCaprio thing. That's good.
Oh, the.
We're digressing
Are you gonna do it for
We're
us?
seriously going down. All right. They built a buzz around the movie. People wanted to go see the movie. You're those people right now. That's who you are. We've built an awareness. We've built an awareness out of Canaway. You're those people who went to see the movie first. Your role right now is to do whatever you can to get to a place of absolute passion.
It's certainty.
Absolute certainty about Canaway. Because it is in that level of certainty, it is in the place of passion that you have the ability to transfer that passion to other people and to pull them into the movement.
I was about to say they will be pulled towards you instead of you trying to push them. It's so much easier to be a magnet and literally have people just swarming to you instead of you going out there and trying to push people and say, get into Canaway. No. How about if I'm so excited about Canaway, he just
come to him.
Literally just goes to me.
That's what I'm talking about. So some of you are in a questioning stage. Some of you are trying to figure it out. Figure out whatever it is that you need.
Eliminate the word try first.
Eliminate the word try. Figure out what it is that you need to transfer your passion to other people. Now, I understand that some of you are going, I can't tell people about this. It's just not in my nature.
Take the word can't out first.
We are in the relationship marketing business. Find the salve. Find the hemp vape. Find the ability to get a check even if you just recruit one person. I mean, really? Come on now.
If you take the word marketing out of the two words of relationship marketing, what do you get? You get relationships. So what do you do? How do you do it? Well, have you ever made a friend before? If you've never ever made a friend, this is going to be very difficult for you.
I have no friends.
You have no friends? Well, it's going to be tough. Are you teachable and coachable?
I'm teachable and coachable.
Then you know what?
All my friends are in Canaway.
All my friends are in Canaway.
Simple. Keep it super easy. Keep it super simple. Go out there and build rapport and build credibility with people. Find a problem they're having. Provide a solution. And guess what that solution is? Canaway. The new way. Not the old way, but the Canaway.
That was soft hype right there, but it was good. So, guys, my point, and I'm going to get off this because there's a couple other things I want to talk about. I know we're over time. If you guys want to go, it's cool. We're going to hang here for a little bit.
No, we still have hundreds and hundreds of
350 people still on a Friday, and we didn't make an announcement. See, these are the serious ones right here.
We have an announcement?
There was no announcement.
Wow.
No, I mean, I didn't tell people we were going to have a hangout. This was the test. Have we been doing a good job getting out the message that we have a hangout every night?
Did we build it yet, and will they come?
That's it right there. This is the
did.
test. So, guys, you have to build your business with intention. You have to actually tell people. People are not going to tell themselves. You have to actually educate people. They're not going to just go, hey, do you know about Canaway? I'd like to get some information. This is something that you have to physically do if you want to build your business. We're here doing the Hangouts. We're giving you tools. We're sending out information. We are passionately on the path of leadership and creating the opportunity, but we can't do it for you.
We can't invite people for you.
We
can present to them, but we can't invite.
Absolutely.
Here's the cool thing: you don't have to present. The only thing
we'll present.
We'll do the heavy lifting. Let us do the heavy lifting. We've been doing this for years. This is our niche. This is our passion. This is our skill set. So the only thing that you have to master is how to invite people to come take a look at this, and that's it.
Hey, Billy, I have a video I want you to watch.
What is it?
I want you to go to let me send you a link real quick. Will you watch the video? Got 2 minutes. It's literally 2 minutes long.
It's only 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Yeah, where do I go?
And then you send the person the link to the Aspire Higher video. If a person watches that video and doesn't ask you any questions, they weren't going to join the movement anyway. I mean, it's an inspirational video. It has ridiculous quality, and it sets on a subject that most people in America think is controversial. If they watch that video
They're gonna be curious.
and they don't ask you a question, next. Like simple.
Some will, some won't.
All
I'm soft right now.
right,
Just
let's do
let the
another.
video do the work. Let the video sort people out. I mean, it's the easiest thing in the world.
That's
Just because you get somebody who doesn't want to do it, that doesn't mean anything. The
Ray,
video did its job.
I need you to watch a video, Ray. If I, it's 2 minutes long. If I send it to you, will you watch it? It'll take literally 2 minutes and 16 seconds of your life.
If you text it to me, I will, yes.
If I text it to you, awesome.
Yes.
Oh, and by the way, it plays on mobile devices.
Oh, yes, it does.
Yeah.
I'm texting you.
So it'll play on your Android, so you could text someone the link. It'll play on your iPhone, on your iPad, on your smart device. It'll play on your computer. Like some of you could like get together and do an actual play and play it for people, but that would take longer. It'll play on almost any device.
So here's the thing. It's all about permission marketing, I believe. Saying to Ray, can I send you this video? Are you willing to look at it? If I'm willing to send it to you, are you willing to look at it? I need something that you need to take a look at. Not just blasting it at people, not just taking your entire list and, just shooting them all a text message with the video.
Yeah, we're going to talk about something like that.
Well, I mean, there will be people that watch it, and people are going to get excited. At the same time, though, if you built a relationship with them and said, "I need you to take a look at something," if they know, like, and trust you, well, they're going to take a look at it. Especially when you say it's 2 minutes and 16 seconds long, and it's a pretty interesting video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a video on YouTube that you just absolutely had to share with people? Imagine if this were that video. Do whatever you would do if this were that video. I mean, that's simple. Ray, what are you thinking over there? Sounds like you gotta scoot out of here.
Yeah, I do.
The 2-year-old going wild and crazy.
Yeah, that's the Friday night. But we
Right.
took the time to sit down here and do this. So a lot of people can relate to that. Just to recap everything, the bottom of this conversation with just using a video, inviting somebody to show a 2-minute video, it doesn't get any easier than that, guys. And if you can't get a little piece of emotion out of them, or they're not asking you questions, or that video doesn't register with them, then this isn't for them. And it's really, there's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't get any easier than leveraging a video. Like, you don't have to be these expert presenters and these guys like us who, I mean, these two that I'm with, they're great speakers. I sit here and ramble through the Hangouts and barely get through them, but if you can't show somebody a video, it's super easy. We have all the tools for you. It's an easy business. I just encourage everyone to just join the movement and let's do this thing. That's my non-hype close. I really worked on closing that down for you guys. So I appreciate you having me on.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much.
You're awesome, Ray.
Billy and I are going to sit here and hang a little more.
I'll see you, Canaway Nation. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Ray.
Peace, Ray.
All right, let's shift gears a little bit. All right, so I'm going to preface what we're about to say, what I'm about to
I
say whatever
have
you
no
want.
idea what he's about to say.
I'm going to preface this by saying the method that I'm about to talk with you about has the potential to be offensive. And so I'm going to do my best to explain it in a way that it's not offensive, but some of you are going to be offended anyway. I still love you, and I hope you still love me.
I feel like we're Siamese twins right now.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. So I am not calling you personally a winner or a loser. But I have a seminar that I teach, and it's called Everyone's a Loser, Everyone's a Winner. And the method is actually quite simple. I want you to think about something. If you're playing a game, every action that you take either takes you closer to winning or closer to losing the game. So if you can get in that paradigm, okay, if you can get in that paradigm, you are always either winning or losing based upon the actions you are currently taking. I'll give you an example. I'm actually really tired. And if I was going to be a loser in leading Canaway Nation, I would have just went home and not been here with you and delivered the message that I wanted to deliver today, that I had people. I could say, you know what, I'll do it on Monday. That would have been a loser decision in my role as leader in Canaway. It doesn't mean I'm a loser. It means that that was a loser decision.
But you didn't make it.
But I didn't.
You're a winner.
I didn't do that. I made the winning decision to stay later at work on a Friday night and connect with Canaway Nation because you've put your faith in me and I've put my faith in you, and we're on this movement together. You see, that's it, right? That's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about your actions. Your actions. The next time you're in a conversation and you're passionate about growing your Canaway business, a loser action would be not telling people that you're excited about something.
Yes.
A winner action would be telling people you're excited about something. It's very simple. It's super simple. It doesn't mean you're a winner or you're a loser. It means on the road that you're on that goal, there's a loser action and there's a winner action. Let me give you something else. Let's say that I met Billy. Some of you, this is going to make you mad. Let's say that I met Billy for the first time. We're just basically acquainted. We have a couple things in common. And I decided that, and I knew that Billy was placing an advertisement, okay? And we were associated. We were in the same, we had both the same goal in the same company. And Billy put up an advertisement. And the moment Billy turned his head, I reached into my bag and I took out my advertisement and I put it over Billy's advertisement. Now, is that a loser action or a winner action? I'm disrespecting my colleague, right?
That's not cool, dude.
I'm causing the industry to have a bad name because I'm not acting in a respectful manner, so I am taking a loser action rather than a winner action.
I would aspire higher at that moment.
I would aspire higher too. The other thing it does is it firmly demonstrates my inability to actually market in and of myself.
Right.
So let me draw the comparison. Some of you, and this makes me so mad. It makes me so mad. Some of you are actually posting your ID on other people's videos. Someone will have a video on their channel, and you actually think it makes you a great marketer. Go to that channel and post your comment and post your ID. So this person, who is your colleague, by the way, who is in your Canaway Nation family, this person has taken the time to create a piece of marketing, and you post your ID, basically disrespecting that person and firmly showing that you don't have the skill to actually market on your own. Firmly showing prospects that you are a bottom feeder. And I know that's a strong word, but I'm saying it on purpose. You don't have the skill to actually go out and create your own destiny, that you have to steal from and disrespect the destiny of others. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're not going to go very far in Canaway because we live above that. I haven't even mailed my list. I have a list of thousands of people, and I haven't sent them a single message because my commitment to Canaway Nation is not to get people to join me. I don't even have an accountant deal. My commitment to Canaway Nation is to get people to join you. So I didn't send a message to my list. And I tell you what, 3 years ago that wouldn't have been. That's not the Christopher that you'd have come across, right? But today we aspire higher, right? Today we take the high road because that's who we are. Because we're setting the pace for the way things should be done. Have respect for the people around you at whatever level they are. Demonstrate to people your quality in the family, your quality in the nation, and lift those people not through your words, but through your actions. Lift those people by doing things, by doing your own videos, by creating whatever it is you need to do, by reposting the material I give you. Don't go spamming other people's links. Don't put your stuff on my videos, right? Don't do that. That shows that you have no value. It shows people who are looking. You think you're going to put your link on my video, they're going to join you? Let's get real for a minute. I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. Let's say what it is. That's not how marketing works. Find and get around people who know what they're doing, and learn to market. We're here to help you, but the first thing, no one's going to welcome you in their group if you're disrespecting them to get in. It just is what it is.
It's true. It's very true. Aspire higher. Take the high road. Go out there and take your passions and just push them with purpose. I think that you'll find a lot of people will be attracted to that, and they'll come to you instead of you going to them. But if you have to go to them with passion and enthusiasm and excitement, and the knowingness and certainty that you're with the right people, in the right company, in the right movement, at the right time. And that was as low amount of hype as I can give you.
All right, guys, let's wrap it up here. We're almost an hour and a half on a Friday night. Billy actually has a date. I'm sure I got to go home to my wife and my little guy. The clock starts ticking at midnight tonight, guys. It actually started last night, but we put an extra day in there because we wanted it to be Sunday. We want to go into Monday. Everybody enrolled. Everybody has done their thing. They've bought whatever they're going to buy. We want to go into Monday. So if you have not logged into your back office, hit the place you order, got the salve, got the hemp vape, got the combo, if you haven't done that, pull the trigger. If you have done that, go into your back office, find the people that haven't, that you've introduced, and get them to do it. And if all of them have done it, go help somebody else do it. Right? Help people get enrolled. Canaway's for real. We've got the proof to fight every person out there. We are committed to absolute excellence. We're committed to excellence in product. We're committed to excellence in service. We're committed to excellence in marketing. And we're committed to excellence in the world in general. We have a great leadership team. We're well funded. We are here to help you go to the next level. Final words. Take us out of here, Billy.
Join Canaway today, and I think you'll find out what a movement is really all about, because a lot of people are like, explain that. Canaway's not a company, a business, or an opportunity. It's a movement with a pay plan. What exactly is a movement? Well, if you want to be a part of something and truly actually understand the meaning of a word, of a definition, of a cause or a mission, you have to live it, you have to breathe it, and you got to experience it and know it. So the only way that you're going to actually experience and know what exactly this movement and this fantastic revolution that's happening with Canaway is for you to join it, is for you to make a decision, to get, what I like to call is mad about where you're at because you want to get glad about where you're about to go. I actually have never said that before. To get
recorded.
MAD can stand for mad or anger, but it can also stand for make a decision.
Make a decision.
Make a decision today to change, to get better, and to aspire higher with Canaway.
We want you with us in Denver. Canaway.com/Denver. Get your tickets. Schedule coming out on Tuesday. It's going to be an amazing weekend.
So if you're watching this right now and you haven't joined Canaway yet, you might be asking yourself, so how do I do it? What do I do exactly? Whoever referred you, whoever had that passion and that enthusiasm and said, hey, you got to check this out, go back to them right now and get their 7-digit sponsor ID or ask them for their link and go ahead and join them today and get started with Canaway. And I think it'll make your day. I'm just going to keep going with rhymes, but no, honestly, just say yes. Just join and say yes, and that's all I got. I think it's been a fun hour and a half.
Good night, everybody. Happy Friday. Go enjoy your family. Spread the word. It's not a business. It's a movement with a pay plan.
Ray Dietrich, you were awesome.
Thanks, Ray. Good night, everybody.